Hello guys, in this video I will be showing you the best unit for every category in AnimeAdventures, meaning hill, ground, hybrid, and support, along with the second best unit options in those categories. I will also be telling you the best traits for each unit that is on this list. Let's get started and make sure to like and subscribe. First, the best unit for ground hybrid is Griffith Darkness. Yes, Griffith Darkness is the absolute best ground hybrid because of his massive AoE and his amazing damage. Griffith does not have a set damage per second because of the fact that his power depends on the amount of yen you sacrifice to him. But for this case, Griffith Darkness at 108% does 32,636 damage per second. Wow! The best trait for Griffith Darkness depends on if you are going to use his support version too, which we will get into later. But in this case, for damage, you're going to want to get unique on Griffith, because he is a 3 placement and costs a lot to max out. The second best ground hybrid unit is going to be Guts Berserk. Guts Berserk is the #1 bleed unit in the game right now, as well as being rivals for the best full AoE and hybrid with Griffith Darkness. Some even consider Guts Berserk to be better than Griffith Darkness, but most do not. Guts Berserk does 27,237 damage per second with bleed at his max upgrade, and his best trait is going to be unique because he is a 3 placement. Now, moving on to the best non-hybrid ground units in the game. At number 1, we have Stain Hero Slayer for a multitude of great reasons. First of all, with the new Guts Berserk meta, almost everyone you will meet, including yourself, will always have bleeding enemies thanks to Guts being overpowered with bleed. Meanwhile, Stain Hero Slayer has a special overpowered ability which, when activated, allows him to do a quick 3 times his current damage to every bleeding enemy in his range, as well as stun them for 2 seconds. The 3 times damage also has a chance to crit and actually deal 4.5 times the current damage of Stain. This ability is absolutely bonkers overpowered, which is why he is debatably the best ground unit in AnimeAdventures. Also, his damage per second at max upgrade is 16,405. His best trait is, of course, unique. The second best non-hybrid ground unit that could very well be tied, or maybe even better than Stain Hero Slayer, is going to be the new secret unit Gold D. Roger. Gold D. Roger's damage per second is 59,722, which is amazingly bonkers, bro. Also, at placement, he stuns enemies for a few seconds. The reason I did not put Gold D. Roger at first place for ground unit is because he does not bleed like Stain. His circle AoE is much smaller, and most of all, he is extremely hard and rare to get while being nothing special. His best trait is unique. Moving on to hill units. The best hill unit in the game right now is very debatable, but many intelligent gentlemen have concluded that Fuji or Fujitora is in fact the best hill unit in the game right now. He is a 4 placement unit, and each one of them at max upgrade is going to do 14,291 damage per second, which is amazing. He is also a multi-hit unit, which is cool. His best trait is undoubtedly Divine. The second best hill unit in the game right now is actually Haribo. You might be going, oh my gosh, I thought Metal Knight was better. Wrong. Haribo is a 4 placement unit that has a damage per second of 17,093, making Haribo amazing and cool and awesome. Best trait is Divine. Last but not least, support units. Support units are very debatable, but these are the most popular and useful ones. First of all, the best support unit in everyone's eyes is Griffith Reincarnation. Griffith Ascension is a lot like Griffith Darkness, except there is a cap to how good he can be and he does not do damage. Instead, when you give Griffith Evolved the max sacrifice of buff units, you get Griffith Ascension that gives every unit in your game a permanent 100% buff. The second best support unit is very debatable, but overall, Homaru Time Traveler is the second best support unit in the game. Homaru has the Time Stop ability, which has a very fast cooldown. She is a 3 placement, so you could set up a very close to infinite time stop loop, which makes her awesome. She also does very nice damage. Her best trait is Unique or Sniper. Unique for damage and Sniper for maximum time stop capabilities. And those are the top best meta units for every category. Thanks so much for watching, and please consider subscribing if you liked the video because I have 0 subscribers. Sad face moment.